Welcome back to the channel. You are watching the Stock Eye, a clear vision towards portfolio wealth. I am your host and CEO, Kenny, all rights reserved. Welcome back to the channel. I want to give a shout out to Bloomberg's Taylor Riggs and CNBC's Sarah Eisen. Let's go and move forward here. In the portfolio, you see with this video update, I am using the Cash App platform for investing. There's $128.92. And let's see how that breaks down in the portfolio here today. This video is recorded on Wednesday, July 20th, 2022, and it reflects the market activities of that day. So let's move forward. Under the hood here, there's $120.26 as a current cash investment with an $8.66 gain. Moving right along. The first stock is Smile Direct Club, and on this particular day, Smile Direct Club was up a whopping 16%. In the upper right corner, that's $13.56. Under the hood, that breaks down to $11 as a current cash investment with a $2.56 gain. The shares owned, there's 11 whole shares, and that share price is $1.23 at the time of the video's recording. I do hope Smile Direct Club can come in and beat the earnings coming up report. It'd be even better if they're profitable. The stock, it would definitely skyrocket. Let's move forward. DraftKings. In today's world, gambling and betting on sports is a thing, and I am here for that. In the upper right corner, there's $5.59 as a total value of this position at the moment. That breaks down to $4.50 as a current cash investment with a $1.09 gain. Just a fractional portion of the shares owned, and the full share price is $14.28. Of course, I am here for this as more states allow legal betting on sports. This will become a thing. Let's move forward here. Root. Root is a car or insurance company, if you will. They're direct to consumer, no brick and mortar, strictly online based. In the upper right corner, that's $5.67. That's a current value of this investment at the moment. That breaks down to $5.02 as a current cash investment with a 65-cent gain. The shares owned, there are 5 hold shares owned, and the share price is $1.09. And I'm definitely looking forward to the earnings report that's coming up for Root. I'm hoping they can beat. I believe in their last quarter, the last 3 quarters, they have actually beat. Not profitable yet, but they are spending less cash burn, which is a great thing, on their way to becoming profitable. So I'm looking forward to that earnings report on Root. And just like with Smile Direct Club, if they can beat earnings and be profitable, the stock will skyrocket. Let's move forward. Back in the apparel retail with Levi Strauss. Levi Strauss did beat their earnings at the time of this video. In the upper right corner, it's $6.37. That breaks down to $5.49 with an 88-cent gain. A fractional share of this is owned, and the full share price is $18.91. And so I do like Levi Strauss. Again, they just currently beat their earnings report, and now we roll right into back to school and holiday season for the year 2022. And Levi Strauss is pretty much a year-round stock. And we pause for station identification for the drag racing noise that you hear in the background. You're watching the Stock Eye, a clear vision towards portfolio wealth. So again, I do like Levi Strauss as we go into the further of the year 2022. Move right on to Dole. So we in the supermarket in the upper right corner, it's $5.26. That breaks down to $5 even as a current cash investment with a 26-cent gain. Fractional portion of the share is owned, and that full share price is $9.50 at the recording time of this video. So I do like Dole as they're uniquely positioned in the store. And so I do like that unique position they have there. Let's move right along. Goodyear Tire and Rubber. You heard in my previous videos, I go on and on and on about this stock. In the upper right corner, there's $12.51 total value. Under the hood, it breaks down to $11.50 as a current cash investment with a $1.01 gain. There is one whole share owned, and the share price is $11.93. I do like Goodyear for the many applications that are out there to use tires and or rubber. So let's move right along and go right back into the retail store with Nike. So in this small position, I do mean small, there's $1.19 that breaks down to $1.10 as a current cash investment with a 9-cent gain. Definitely a small fractional part of the share is owned, and the full share price is $111.11. 11111. All right, so let's move forward again. You know, I like Nike. Again, they did beat their earnings in this last quarter report. And then you roll right into back to school and right into holiday season. I am here for that. So we move on to Mr. Car Wash, and we also do a time check here. All right. So with Mr. Car Wash, you heard in my previous videos how I like this particular stock. I am looking forward to their earnings report. In this coming report, in the upper right corner, is $3.39 as a total value of the position. That breaks down to $3.06 as a current cash investment with a 33-cent gain. Fractional shares is owned at the moment with a full share price at $12.15. I am anticipating this particular earning. Again, this video is recorded in the summer month. This is July 2022. This is the peak season for car washes, if you will. It's summer, it's hot, people are getting out, they're definitely washing their car. I want to know how many more subscribers do they have under their new subscription plan? Did they increase, did they decline? Are they acquiring new car washes? So on and so forth. And are you going to implement a dividend? All right, let's move forward. Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme is definitely having a moment in the year 2022. In the upper right corner, that's $5.46 as a total value of this position at the moment. That breaks down to $5.05 as a current cash investment with a 41-cent gain. There are fractional position of share owned with the full share price of $14.73. I do like Krispy Kremes. They're having a moment. Milkshakes they're trying out, donut ice creams, and all kind of new flavored donuts they having almost every week. I am here for that. So definitely they're having a moment, and they are going ex-dividend. So I will need to get that full share if I want the full dividend in this month's time. So I'm definitely here for Krispy Kremes. After Krispy Kremes, let's go right into a Ralph Lauren store. Ralph Lauren. In the upper right corner, there's $6.59 as a total value of this position at the moment. That breaks down to $6.10 with a 49-cent gain. Under the hood here, there's a fractional share owned with the full share of $98.17. Again, just like with Nike and Levi Strauss, Ralph Lauren or Ralph Lauren is going right into back to school and holiday season. All three of these companies are year-round companies. People love to look good, smell good, dress nice, and all three of those companies fit that bill all year round. So I'm looking for good things for Ralph Lauren or Ralph Lauren. Well, since you got your clothes, why not get on the Delta Airlines and travel somewhere? In the upper right corner, that's $5.62 on this investment. That breaks down to $5.16 with a 46-cent gain. Fractional shares on at the moment with the full share price of $32.85. Let's do a time check. All right. You're watching the stock eye, a clear vision towards portfolio wealth. Now, Delta Airlines didn't beat their last quarter report. They did come out and say they're going to buy some new airlines from Boeing and Airbus to increase their fleet. So in the future, hopefully Delta can get back to being not only profitable, but also reinstate that dividend, because that's why I'm here. Let's move forward. So I'm back in the retail store with Hanes brand. And in the upper right corner is $11.47 as a total value of the position at the moment. It breaks down to $10.50 current cash investment with a 97-cent gain. The share owned, there's one full or whole share owned, and that share price is $11.39. I am here for Hanes brand. T-shirts, boxers, briefs, socks, face masks, college apparel, even Michael Jordan endorsing the brand whenever he had the commercials. Then you had a ladies line with panties, bras, sports bras, sweatpants, jogging pants. They got the whole nine. And of course, they own the Champion brand, which competes with Polo, Nike, and all the other brands out there as well. So I am here for Hanes brand. Let's move right along. McDonald's. McDonald's is my new position that I put in the portfolio for many reasons. There's a $2.21 current investment, very small, $2.20 with a 1 cent gain. Of course, this is very minute fractional share owned at the moment with that full share price of $254.58. Let's do a time check. Let's move right along now. So I do like McDonald's. I mean, come on, the most trademark of sandwiches that you know by heart, whether it's the Big Mac, the Quarter Pounder, the Filet-O-Fish, the McRib, the Chicken McNuggets, the fries, the Happy Meal. If you go in the breakfast, you might get the hotcakes and sausage. You might get the sausage McGriddles, the coffee. If you got a coffee, you got to get that little stick thing to stir up your cream. That stick. Well, I need to know how much McDonald's is spending on the stick and the plastic cups and the straws and the napkins, all that stuff that you can't eat. Again, my point is I like McDonald's. I don't have to worry about McDonald's. I know people are going to go there in the morning. They're going to go there for lunch. They're going to go there for dinner. Let's move right along. Now I'm hungry. So I got Western Union. And you know how I feel about Western Union. If you watch my previous videos, there's $2.05. That breaks down to $2 even with a 5 cent gain. This is a fractional share position that I own at the moment. That's $16.77 for that full share. Time check. If Western Union gets into cryptocurrency, that would be nice. They did do a deal here that they announced. It says Western Union offers new service to customers in Chile. Well, you know, I like that. Just like I like this deal here. Western Union and Mercado Libre partners on a remittance to Mexico. Well, I'm here for this. Let's move forward. AT&T, whether it's a recession or not, people are going to pay their wireless service phone bill, and they're going to pay their internet service as well. Of course, AT&T is getting to 5G and 6G. Time check. And so this current position that I have is $21.20. I am down 44 cents. Wow. The shares owned is one share at the moment, and that share price is $20.48. AT&T do have a earnings report coming up, and that's going to be very interesting, to say the least. But I am here for AT&T. All right, I am definitely here for that. Let's move right along, though. Coca-Cola, the quote-unquote crown jewel in the portfolio in the upper right corner, is $15.65 total value at the moment. That breaks down to $15.85, and I am down in Coca-Cola 20 cents. Fractional shares is owned, and the full share price is $61.50. Another time check. Let's move forward. Of course, I do like Coca-Cola, and I don't have to worry about it. My new position is Procter & Gamble, $2.51. That breaks down to $2.50 with a 1 cent gain at the moment. Of course, this is a fractional position. The full share price is $141.55. Push for time, so I'm doing multiple time checks here. Let's move forward. I do like Procter & Gamble. They are definitely in the store, and most of their products are well known and well received. And the last position in the portfolio is none other than British American Tobacco, as we do a time check here. And so that's 306. That breaks down to 303 with a 3 cent gain. Of course, this is a fractional position, and 4102 is that full share price. And they own the Newport's brand, which is a popular brand out there in the cigarette world, if you will. And so that rounds up the portfolio at the moment. Of course, you're watching the Stock Eye. This is a clear vision towards portfolio wealth. I am your host and CEO, Kenny. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to the next video, Portfolio Update.